Welcome to another video about a different topic. I want to talk about the puzzles that talk about emptying the supply as fast as possible. I think it all began, or at least big, with Celestial Chameleon, with the solution of emptying the supply in 5 turns. Of course, with assuming perfect shuffle luck, which was a really amazing solution. I think it might be the post on FTS with the most upvotes. And it's a really amazing solution. And I think the current solution is to empty the supply even in 2 turns. Also, really nice solution. Um, this is what, but I really like the puzzles more, which not assume perfect shuffle luck, which assume worse shuffle luck. But emptying the supply with worse shuffle luck is kind of tricky to prove and to do. So what I want to talk about today is to be able to just do it as fast as possible, and I mean on Dominion Online. So I want to challenge you to empty the supply as fast as possible on Dominion Online, and you can assume shuffle luck, but of course it must be humanly possible to do so. So you can assume, for example, the starting hand, and also upcoming draws. Undo is really nice to execute these things. And also, what I want to talk about is because the perfect shuffle luck solution and even I think the worst shuffle luck solution all assume black market, which makes it really hard to do. Also in real life. And you can't do that on Dominion Online, so I don't want to ban black market. If you want to use it for the play treasure in your action phase ability, you can do so, but you can also buy stuff from the black market, but it must be independent of what you buy from the black market to do the emptying the supply solution. So yeah, this is the only really constraint for black market. And of course, you can use the constraint from Dominion Online to use at most 4 events. I would love to use 2 events, but if you use 4 events, is also fine. So if you don't want to get spoiled from my solution, please turn off the video now and try it for yourself, because I have a solution which does it in 5 turns that I like to show you. And the solution is basically inspired from the infinite combo from Mashi Pony, or how it's pronounced, I'm sorry about that. This solution has only 3 upvotes on FTS. This is just nuts, comparing how amazing it is and comparing it to the solution of Celestial Chameleon. So please vote up this solution. It's really, really good. I wouldn't have come up for this solution by myself, and it's just really, really nice solution. And yeah, this means as this is an infinite solution, it would take an hour, for example. I'm not sure, I've never done it, to execute it fully. So if you can prove an infinite combo, of course you don't have to really empty the supply. You only have to show how you emptied the supply, it's infinite, and how you can empty the supply this way. So let me show you the solution. It's this kingdom, and the only real constraint is you need a 5-2 split, because then you need a Baker token. I don't need the 10th card. Baker's only there that you can use Baker token. You could also include borrow. Yeah, but it's not needed because I don't need 10 kingdom cards. So with 6, you can buy traveling fair and gain buy 2 lurkers and top deck those. This is really important. Now you can in turn 2 gain 1 overlord and then buy donate and trash everything besides those 3 cards. And now I can just gain 1.5 more overlords. And now I can overlord as crown, overlord as crown, and then lurker to gain more overlords. I have now 2 overlords, and I could only gain half an overlord. That's why I trash cultists from the supply, to draw those 2 overlords, to be able to play 2 lurkers to gain 1 more overlord. And now I have 5 overlords and 2 lurkers. And what I now need is a watchtower. So let's gain one, because I can gain it through catacombs. I can treasure catacombs from the supply to gain a watchtower. And now I can overlord as crown, overlord as crown, overlord as crown, lurker. And this is the second constraint, is I need a mandarin in the trash. Now I can trash another cultist from the supply to draw the rest of my deck and play another overlord as crown. So now it gets complicated. I now play overlord as embargo. It can also be a race, it doesn't matter. Embargo has the nice benefit to generate more money, although it's not needed. And it has the other effect of what is only important is that it trashes itself. I think it can also be a mining village. So it has the nice effect in basically be able to generate infinite embargo tokens, which is another achievement to do in 5 turns. So embargo the provinces, and I can then use overlord is now in the trash, which means I can choose a different card to impersonate. I choose lurker to gain the mandarin from the trash. Watchtower reaction is now, and I want to trash it right away to be able to do it again soon. I still gain the mandarin, even though it's not in my deck. I gained it and trashed it right away. What it does still is triggering the effect of mandarin to put the crowns on top of my deck, or the overlords as crowns. So I have now the 4 overlords as crowns on top of my deck. Then I can, now that the overlords aren't in play anymore, I can choose different cards to impersonate, and I choose another lurker to gain the 5th overlord back. Doesn't matter, as those are all overlords. And now I want to impersonate a watchtower, and now the infinite combo begins, because I have 5 overlords and a watchtower, and what's important, I have a mandarin in the trash. So now the infinite combo begins. I can overlord as crown, overlord as crown, overlord as crown, overlord as crown. I need 4 crowns, and now I want to do that again. Trash itself with embargo. Lurker, gain the mandarin, trash it right away to put those back on top. Overlord, gain the lurker, gain the overlord back. And now I have one more free action, because last time I crowned a lurker to gain a watchtower and put also the mandarin in the trash. Now I have one more use for a different for overlord, and can use it as bridge. And now I can again use watchtower, and yeah, now the same thing happens over and over again. Let me show it again. Overlord is crown, overlord is crown, overlord is embargo, lurker, gain mandarin, trash it right away, lurker, overlord back, bridge, watchtower. One more time. I think you get the idea. Embargo, lurker, trash, lurker, overlord, bridge, watchtower. And yeah, this over and over again. I still have 6 depth, but it doesn't matter, because I also generate basically infinite coins, and I only basically need 6 coins, which I already have. The only thing I need is the buys. So you can also substitute bridge, for example, with Squire, so you can generate more buys faster. So, for example, you could exchange Baker with Borrow and use Squire here, which would execute the combo faster, because you only need to use play bridge 5 times and then can use Squire for buys to end the game faster. But I won't execute the combo fully anyway, as you only need 8 bridges play, but you need like tons of buy to empty the supply, and I only generate 1 buy each iteration of the infinite combo, so I won't do that right now. But this is basically the gist. This is a really nice combo. I really like this. Please go upvote Pony, and yeah, and please try it for yourself. I really like to see an infinite combo, or not infinite combo, emptying supply in 4 turns. I'm not sure if it's possible. I think I got a solution, or close to a solution, with 11 kingdom cards, which doesn't work on Dominion Online. I tried several things with Procession and Fortress, and exchange Overlord for Band of Misfits and stuff, but yeah, I can't get it to work somehow. But I think there are you are way more smart than I am to do this trick. I just wanted to show you this solution, and maybe in community effort we can get a faster solution to execute on Dominion Online. I really like to see that. So thanks for watching. See you soon for the next video. Bye.